very well.
Something on your mind?
Ethelbert, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the day when I tutored you. Ah, Karen, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? Let's go ahead. Yes, call the Watchers, but first tell me if you have seen anything strange about the library today. Strange? Why, yes. This is just the word I would have used for that Coverus fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alaundo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath. When I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting the page after page as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Coverus is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Coverus, huh? That's who I'm looking for. Alaundo the Seer. Recite them with his eyes closed. Recite them? Or is that necessarily what's going on? I suspect something a bit more troublesome going on, but that's my own suspicion going on. Oh, not usable by plenty of people. Not usable by fighter, mage, bard, thief. Oh, cool! I can use it! I can lame strike people!
Hurry up!
Actually, wait. Do I recognize part of this? Part of this looks like the tutorial area.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Who are you? Well, dipped me in broth and called me stewed. If it isn't little Ethelbert. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly quite some time anyway. Hello, Theoden. How have you been? I still remember you running around the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the Eldips and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep. Of course you never did stay in those rags of yours long. Yes, I remember. But how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fella Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off of his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Can we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Backstaff, trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking like the leaf, he was so mad. As fun as this has been, I should really be going. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Kelvin mutters some word and he catches you by the scruff of your neck with some sort of special actual hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared they were. Weren't they, Jessup? Okay, this is amusing. Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and then old Kelvin and busts out in the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except you, Ethelbert. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yes, I think I'll be going now. Oh, certainly, little one. Step by any old time. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster I'm sure your friends would love to see. Remember that one of Ethelbert on the Bearskin Run, Jessup? Oh, how long is this gonna go? Okay, it ends. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on.
What would you have wish?
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I probably missed out on a whole bunch of stuff in Baldur's Gate, but you know what? It was worth just for that. My gosh, that was hilarious. That was perfect. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was BioWare who made this game. BioWare, good for you. You actually don't suck. Now, who am I looking for? I doubt that they would be along here, though. Because it looks like this is mostly just storehouses and the like. Yep, and you're just a cook as well? Yep. In that case, I imagine most of what I am looking for... Well, it could be in here. You know, the storage in here seems awfully inconvenient if we were just storing books. Oh well, but I guess these serve as nice study areas. Well, I imagine that there would have to be some sort of study area, all things considered, especially given this is a library. Well, I don't know. I've been in college libraries too much. Maybe I'm just biased because of that. Regardless, let us get on our way. We've got someone named Kovaros to chase down. I'm probably...
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, Ethelbert. It is good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What is going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I am sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there is this fellow named Kovaras. I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He's not quite as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice speaking with you.
All right.
Good gosh, how many people am I going to run into that has had the same...
These walls contain the world's knowledge. Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
Alright, so nothing to see too much there. Let's keep looking around. Is there anything of worth? Oh, wait, I can actually look at these bookshelves? Ooh, I can actually read stuff. Oh man, there is so much here. I'm gonna put this back, but... Holy crap, you know what? I'm just gonna make a save of this. And maybe one time when I'm bored... Or maybe just want to get a little bit of extra content for this game, I'm just gonna sit here and read all this stuff. Holy crap, this looks awesome. So much here.
In the year of the turrets, a great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts.
You need something, stranger?
Oh, here you are. Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Kovaras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Kovaras? You were there, you saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, two ogres wielding clubs. But Garion's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne's so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that night. You're right, Kovaras. I was there. Myself, my father, and 4 others who tried to kill us. Where were you if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hands of the Iron Throne. I wish wash my hands of it. Was that the right response? Well, okay. I'm gonna quick save, and I'm gonna go to the reading room save. See if I can't get a different response, because I don't trust you, but perhaps I might glean some important information from this ring of his.
You need something, stranger?
Before you go, listen to me well. The leaders of the Iron Throne are here in the keep even as we speak. They are at their weakest and most unprotected. If you ever hope to kill them, now is the time. Now go. The Iron Throne awaits you. Now what did he... Kovaros's Ring of Protection. This ring and several of its types were originally crafted to protect the sons of King Castor's Dewes, though who uttered the enchantment is unknown. History records that the rings remained within the family for at least 13 generations, though they were all apparently lost within the space of one. Enmity between the king and the family of the creator may be to blame.
What would you have me do? If you insist.
I don't like the idea of killing them, and I don't like the idea of putting on that ring.
But in his doom...
All right.
Wait, who is that approaching
The
me?
Lord of murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo.
Aetherbird, you look distressed. What is it, child? There is trouble here, Chanter. You must help me. You are right. I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. As Chanter, you know the history of this keep better than any other. I have grown up here. I have played within its walls, but there were many places I was never allowed to go. I am older now, and I will go where I must. But please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right have you to ask that, child? I'm not a child anymore, Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter. Gorion would have had it so. I am growing old, and the young are not so young anymore, nor the carefree so carefree. Alaundo the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant every day. He is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Aethelbert, because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg of you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. I must go now, child. Aethelbert, it is time to chant the Seer's prophecies, as I always have. This is getting insane.
All right.
Very insane. Well, let's keep investigating. At least I've got plenty to read. My gosh, so much here.
I don't have time to associate with drivel.
My dear fellows, you must realize that it is manners that makes the man, so would you kindly prove you are gentlemen by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of reason. Fine, we'll be on our way. Good riddance. I don't want to fight them until I've gathered enough. Okay. So now that I know they're here, let's step inside. Set ourselves up. Who are you guys? Raeltar. This iron crisis has to end, even if it means trouble to Candlekeep.
Your wish?
So let's,
All right.
Is most
as I told you before, get out and stop bothering
out
us.
of my way, lest you want a rib roasted. The Iron Throne demands much.
If you're just
more
about
than the Knights of the Shield can give.
If you're just about done poking about this private room, please don't hesitate to get the bloody hell out! My utmost apologies is I simply wish to know the topic of your meeting. If the topic of our meeting was open to the public, we'd have posted it on the door, and even then you wouldn't have had to come into this room. There's no fighting allowed in the keep, but so help me, if you don't leave, my next warning will be delivered on the edge of a blade. Let's keep poking.
We are being spied upon.
Not to insult your demeanor on our first meeting, but I've met more considerate creatures in the darkest of dungeons. You had best had a good explanation for this intrusion. We were assured that these rooms were to be private. This is a long way to come for privacy. What might you be talking about here today that's so sensitive? Likely you are just compensating for a lonely childhood, but now is the time to go seeking attention. Leave us be.
Your arrogance is most distasteful. Your arrogance is jabbering cuss. Shut up! Out of my way! Lest you wanna... I could have you all killed with the lift of a finger.
I gave you a warning as blunt as your head, and still you meddle where you shouldn't. So be it then. Okay, fighting starts. Let's summon everything. I don't want to do this, but we're doing it.
Hurry up!
You have need of me?
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes!
Okay, get in there.
You're a clear.
Okay, heal yourself. Okay, Dinah here, let's get some more fun involved. You've already used that, I think. So... Ooh, that's fun. So that's Railtar dead.
All right, all right.
Kicking for goodness! Let's talk more fight. Will get the kick.
Alright, another magic missile should do the trick on that twerp.
What would you... All right.
None of
Fucking steel.
I'm gonna get into so much trouble for this crap, I can just sense it.
Nature forces group.
Your wish?
Okay, what else can I do?
Yep.
Dinah here, more missiles.
Hurry up!
Yes?
Better summon an emergency heal for this guy.
What would you have me do?
And go back to fighting him.
Let's talk
Alright, Minx, I think actually, no, let's have you keep
full
throwing
blade
stuff.
And fucking steel.
I care not.
Please die, you jerk! Oh my gosh, you are taking a lot of hits.
Can I...
Hurry up!
Who are you? Oh no.
What would you... Very well.
Oh dear, he's actually fighting us.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh wow! Oh no, what have I done?
No less than done.
He doesn't even have the incriminating evidence we need. This was a mistake. I'm gonna create a save real quick. Terrible aim, I know, but there has to be a better way of going about this. Do I really have to kill them?
What would you have me do?
It seems like it wouldn't be the right call.
Very
Your
well.
arrogance is most distasteful.
We are
How
being
would-
spied upon.
What would we... How would we...
Your wish? All right,
Ignorant
all right.
barbarians.
I don't want to fight them! Well, what is this... What does that put me at? Average. Okay.
Nature is good as done.
I might just keep going with this for now. But... this doesn't feel right. And there wasn't any incriminating evidence. Was I supposed to do it some other way? Wouldn't put it past this game to make me do another way. What's the difference? Versus the defense AC 6. Doesn't seem to make any difference. Might as well wear them anyway. This doesn't seem right. So much stuff to identify. Dart of Stunning.
What would you have me do? Your wish? Hurry up! What would you have me do?
Yes, oh, omnipresent authority figure.
Ah, Chihira's slowed. Alright then. Minx, somebody take. Alright, Minx, what's your excuse? Ah. Oh man, is this the right call? Is this really the right decision?
Hurry up! What would you have me do?
Well, I've got the backup save just in case I want to go a different route. So... perhaps maybe if I could have just run away from the priest?
I should have joined the army.
Uh-oh. Ethelbert, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You must be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed an hour ago, and an item of yours was found with the bodies. Please, you will get a fair trial if you come quietly. This is gonna end with my death, isn't it? Come on. When is something gonna happen?
Someone disturbs me.
So, Ethelbert, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos, Kostak, and Realtor Archie. Why have I accused you? You were seen fleeing the murder scene. Kovaros found the identifying ring of a shadow thief assassin in your personal effects, and gold minted in Am. I feel that is strong enough proof to accuse you. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure out what your purpose was. From what I have been told of you, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are the assassins in the employ of Am. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before an Omnish invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. And I can't even check said journal. It's gonna end badly. It's gonna end so badly. At least let me move around, dang it.
Greetings, young one.
Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow Ulront will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Goliath would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. 'Tis a favor to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Do you know anyone by the name of Kovaros? I know of no one named Kovaros, but Kovaros is the reverse of Serevok, a young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he is gone. It is now time for you to go, Ethelbert. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Ulront's wrath. Why can't you teleport us outside of Candlekeep? Candlekeep is protected by powerful rooms that seal it from divinatory and alteration magics. If I were to teleport you outside of Candlekeep, you would be ripped asunder when you came in contact with the protective field. Trust me, child. This is the only way. Now I want to see what happens if I'm honest with him. Now I really want to see what happens if I'm honest with him. Hey, I'm creating so many saves here. What if I was honest with him?
As directed.
Oh, hang on. Need to loot the bodies.
Nature for the good.
Of course. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens. Be right back.
Greetings, young one.
Oh, crap. Ah. Come on, I wanted to see what would happen. Crap. Alright. We try again.
What would you have me do?
As directed.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I think I broke the game. Unless something changes really quickly, I think I just broke this game. Oh dear. Oh crap. Well, I probably just broke my recording. Gonna stop recording real quick just to see what happens.
Greetings, young one.
Okay, my hope is that it's still recording right now because I ended up just alt-tabbing and quitting out entirely. So, that is unfortunate that you had to resort to killing. I believe you, and your reasons seem valid, but I still cannot agree with what you have done. If you had presented your case with evidence of proof of some sort instead of killing them, events might have happened differently. As it is, you are a criminal in the eyes of your enemies and the law. Still, it would seem that someone wishes to secure your fate, even though you are guilty. Much more evidence points to you, much more than you admit to. I am not prone to suspicions, but I would almost believe that someone intended those men dead, and was going to blame you regardless. If this is so, then those men, evil though they were not your true enemies, and this does not bode well for the Sword Coast. I will help you escape so you might continue your crusade, but remember that the authorities will not believe your accusations without proof, especially now that you are an accused murderer. That makes me even more curious. So, could I have resolved this differently? I'm gonna have to do some, I'm gonna stop here so I can do some research on this. Going off of, yeah, I'll just use this save right here for forward progression on this playthrough. I might go back and do a bit more reading just because I could.
You insist.
Ooh, scrolls. Let's take.
Your squeaky wheel gets stuck.
As you direct.
I start talking and suddenly I get more interested in the scrolls than I am in anything else.
Do my best.
Come on, but scrolls, guys!
Need of me? If none are
Less
better.
squeaky wheel gets stuck.
If none are better.
Okay, let me take care of this.
I've done had enough of
So
this.
my thinking is that I should probably just, from now on, go by this save. I should commit to my
What
decision.
you want? I've done had enough of
I
this.
can, but
I'm gonna
try.
do some research to see if this was the only way to do it. And if it was, then so be it. If not, then I kick myself in the shin. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.